Greetings, everybody, vinyl community, one and all, anybody else who's stumbling across this video thinking this guy hasn't done a video for an awful long time. Can I be bothered to watch? If you are, fantastic, I really appreciate that. I'm not going to go into the whys and wherefores as to why I've been away for the last few months. Suffice it to say that anybody who's followed my channel since 2020 when I started will know that I have these kind of hiatus periods where I kind of not fall out of love, but I just kind of, there's other things going on in my life and I do other things, and yeah, it just kind of, I still kind of dip my toe in the water and watch the odd video and comment, but yeah, I just, my kind of VC presence and interaction just kind of drops off for a while, just because I want to feel engaged with it again, and want the want to feel like I'm contributing something. But anyway, yeah, so here I am anyway. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well, everyone's kept well. Appreciate everybody who's still subscribed. I'm sure a few of you have dropped off because you thought, oh, he's either dead or pissed off somewhere or whatever, or just can't be asked anymore. So but there you go. So yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna I haven't bought a great deal of music since, I can't remember my last video, was it November, was it, I think? So but I have bought a few couple of CDs. I have bought a few albums. I've had some stuff gifted to me, VCLT and so on, and I'm going to get to all that good stuff. We'll go through it. So yeah, okay. So starting with the VCLT first. Okay, so my good friend James Griffiths, bless him, did a video. Well, he's mentioned that he was looking to purge and get rid of some vinyl. So he actually sent a message to me on WhatsApp, and the first album that was in the group of albums that he was looking to get rid of was actually an album that I was kind of curious about, that I knew of. I'd never listened to it though. And I don't think I've ever seen it in the wild, to be honest. So I kind of mentioned it, and he, I wasn't hinting or suggesting that he should send it to me, but he kind of messaged me back and says, "Oh yeah," he says, "if you want it, I'll send it to you because I'm going to get rid of it anyway." So yeah, and so send it. He did, and it's this. So this is an Embassy reissue of Super Session, which is a 1968 album comprising of Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper and Stephen Stills. So yeah, I think this was perhaps when the Buffalo Springfield were perhaps on a bit of a hiatus or coming to the end of their career. I'm fairly sure that they did another album or two after this. Yeah, so obviously Mike Bloomfield, guitarist who played on a lot of those classic Dylan albums, and Al Cooper obviously speaks for himself. So yeah, all stellar musicians, great kind of great performances as you'd expect. I've seen this shown quite a lot certainly from the US contingent of the VC, because I guess this album is kind of a lot more prevalent in the US than it's here. Certainly I've rarely have ever seen this in the wild. So yeah, happy to get it. It's quite a bluesy affair. It's all as you'd expect of that period. All instrumental, pretty much. Yeah, it's got some really nice moments. The version of Season of the Witch is probably my favourite, the Donovan song. I think that there's a really good, interesting version of that. But yeah, I mean, it sounds good. The musicianship's on point. It's a great listen. So thank you very much, James, for sending that along. Okay, and then I got a message from my good friend Martin, Vinyl Scavenger. Again, he's another one that's always been very generous in sending VCLT over the years. Great to see that his channel did really well with his competition that he did for his to getting that boost up to 500. I know he's well beyond that now, so that clearly hit the spot and did really well. So if you don't know Martin, so he lives down in the south of is it Milton Keynes? Is it somewhere around there? Correct me if I'm wrong on that, Martin. But he's from sort of down that way, he does kind of record fairs a lot and finds a lot of interesting, strange, obscure stuff, often world music, kind of sometimes music with a religious over or undertone, he's quite creative as well, and he does these mashup kind of CDs. So he very kindly sent me his latest one, which is this one here, Vinyl Scavenger Volume 4. Quite clearly a shameless reference to Black Sabbath there. So I have to confess, Martin, that I've not actually got round to listening to this yet. I will be doing later. I've literally been out every night this week, and when I haven't been out, I've just felt dreadful. I've had this virus cold that's going around, so not been at my best, but I will be. I'm really looking forward to listening to this because they're always a really interesting listen. So again, thank you, Martin, appreciate that. But not only did he send me that, but he also said that he was going to send me something else which he thought I'd be interested in. He sent me this. So this is by a duo called Hollins and Starr, and this is their, I believe it's their only album, Sidewalks Talking. So this was originally released on Ovation Records back in, I think, 1970 or 69, if I'm not mistaken. There is a booklet that comes with it which gives you all the information, but unfortunately I've been remiss in reading that and doing my research prior to doing this video. So anything that I do say about this album, an artist, take it with a pinch of salt, because chances are I'm probably going to be wide of the mark. But I have heard this before. A few years ago, I remember Ben had a vinyl reissue copy of this. In fact, I was in the shop today actually, and he has actually got a vinyl copy of this. So it's kind of it's sort of promoted, at least retrospectively, as being quite kind of similar along the lines to Love. I can hear that to a certain extent, particularly on the opening track, which is absolutely, for me, the standout song on this. It's fantastic, the energy on it. It's very like those kind of early songs off the first probably two albums, either the self-titled or Da Capo. It's got that kind of energy, slightly garagey kind of feel. Really, really good. The rest of it is very pleasant. It's a very nice listen. There's quite a bit of flute and so on going on. Heavy kind of reverb vocals, some orchestration, and some nice backing. It sounds fantastic. It's very, very well produced and recorded. It's quite a decent. It's quite a nice listen. I don't think it's going to absolutely blow your mind, and you're going to think it's it's the most groundbreaking thing you've ever heard. But it's certainly a pleasant listen, and I'm very glad to get it into the collection, to be honest, because like I say, it's well worth it, the price of admission, just for the first track, because that is fantastic. So thank you very much indeed, Martin, for both of those. Really appreciated, mate. Thank you. Okay, so this is just going to be a catch up of some stuff that I had for Christmas. You know, stuff I bought with vouchers after Christmas. One or two bits I got off the internet, and also some stuff, 3 records that I got from Ben on my visit to the shop today. So, okay, so this one is the 3rd album from Katie Spencer. So this is entitled What Love Is. This came out sort of autumn time last year. So this is her 3rd studio album. So yeah, you've probably heard me talk about Katie before. So she's a folk singer, modern folk singer from the East Riding. It's just on black vinyl, nothing really to see there. From the East Riding in Yorkshire. Very accomplished singer, songwriter, and just sort of has her own style, her own great singing voice, lovely languid kind of picking style that she has. So as I say, this is a 3rd album. This is probably, for me, this is her most commercial album. She's kind of obviously pushing just to kind of, which I can completely understand, she's looking to kind of widen and garner a kind of wider audience, and perhaps a maybe younger audience. But there's some really, really lovely moments on this. The 2 instrumentals, Back to the Bright House Above, I think it is, and Carry It All, fantastic. I really love those. Beautiful kind of that psyche, mystical kind of John Martin, early John Martin feel. I know she's a big lover of John Martin. She kind of does a version of After Hours when you see her live, with that kind of echoplex kind of feel. So there's a bit of that going on, yeah, just a lovely languid kind of feel, very well put together album. Yeah, she always kind of delivers. So if that kind of thing sounds like that's going to float your boat, go and support her and pick this one up. So that's Katie Spencer's 3rd album, What Love Is. Okay, handful of albums I picked up over Christmas and New Year, kind of with vouchers and so on that I had. So this is a really nice one. I think this came out 2 or 3 years ago. So this is Thin Lizzy, the acoustic sessions. So this is, yeah, as it says, it's like basically Thin Lizzy from those kind of the early Decca period, those first couple of albums, some acoustic versions of some of those songs that appeared on those albums, early acoustic version of Whiskey in the Jar, which is great. Yeah, highlights for me, Shades of a Blue Orphanage era, Dublin's lovely, Mama Nature Said, great vocal from Phil there, really heartfelt, fantastic. There's just the kind of that wonderful energy of his vocal, and just that emotional tension that he got in his performance. You know, kind of, I know he was a big Hendrix supporter and was very influenced by Hendrix, but he's got that beautiful lyrical lilt in his voice, and the energy and power, and that kind of the you know, it's just wonderful. really, really excellent listen. You know, if you like Thin Lizzy, or even if you don't particularly like Thin Lizzy but you love acoustic music, you're definitely going to appreciate this. I was really surprised at how much I liked it, because I hadn't always read great reviews about this, so I was perhaps a little bit ambivalent about picking it up. But yeah, got a voucher for Christmas, saw it in HMV, it was at a good price, very happy to snap it up. So yeah, is it on coloured vinyl? Because I know how you all love to see these things, don't you? The aesthetics and the art. So yeah, I think that's quite a nice label there. You got that kind of translucent clear vinyl. Is it a guitarist? I think Eric Bell. I think he. I think I read that he actually overdubbed some new guitar parts over the top. But other than that, it's all Phil and the band acoustically. So, but I think the way that he's done it, it's very tasteful. It's in keeping with the time and the spirit, the original spirit of the songs. So it's very, very valid. But yeah, great listen. Thin Lizzy acoustic sessions. Okay, this is one released at the start of the year. Artist that up until about 6 months ago I'd never heard of. She's been around for a few years, done a lot of great covers, really, really good covers that, you know, stop me in my tracks kind of thing, you know. So this is the wonderful American artist Madison Cunningham. And this is her latest album, Ace. Yeah, I've been really, really, really listening to this a lot. I think she's just got a fabulous voice. Kind of, it'd be too simplistic and obvious just to say, oh, she's like Joni Mitchell. Yes, she uses different tunings. Yes, she's got that kind of lyrical kind of fluidity with her voice. But I think she's really something special, you know, and there's some really glorious songs on this record. I absolutely love the opener. That's fantastic. And there's just, I don't think there's a bad moment on it, really, to be honest with you. She does a wonderful duet with Robin Pecknold of the Fleet Foxes, and you can definitely hear there's a kind of a sort of slight feel of their kind of their music, that kind of Americana thing going through it. But yeah, I mean, I love their music anyway. But yeah, she's definitely, you know, she's got her own style. She's got her own feel. You can hear her influences, but you know, I just think these really great modern artists, they can just kind of cherry pick all the stuff that they love from the past and just distill it into something that's fresh and modern and is still going to appeal to a younger audience. So yeah, that's the wonderful Madison Cunningham and her latest album, Ace. Okay, and then I popped into Ben's today. SJ Records. Yeah, it's been a whole. I was trying to work out when I was last there. I think it's probably 12 months since I was last at Ben's. So yeah, he kind of almost like was, hello, is this an apparition? Is this a ghost I see before me? But no, it was definitely me. So not an imposter. But yeah, no, it was really good to go. And I thought, you know, I've kind of been feeling a bit shit most of the week. I had this like virus and bug. Weather's just been so fantastic today, and I just I thought, you know, it's about time I gave him a, you know, checked him out, gave him a visit and just a chat, and it was great just catching up again after all this time. And so yeah, that's my really old SJ Records tote bag. So if you're in Stratford-on-Avon anytime soon, go and check him out. He's got a fantastic collection of really interesting records. Covers any and all genres, from the 50s right up to modern day. Reissues, originals, everything's in great condition. I think reasonably fairly priced, and yeah, there's always Scott as well. If you're on a budget and you just want some £1 or £2 records, you can go and see his dad in the room next door and pick up some great bargains and classics. So yeah, so anyway, so I went in and I wasn't really intending to buy much. I didn't have a huge amount of money on me, but managed to pick up 3 records that I didn't really expect to get. So the first one is this one. So this is Steppenwolf, At Your Birthday Party. Other than Magic Carpet Ride and Born to Be Wild, I don't know an awful lot about Steppenwolf. I know they're a really good hard rock. Are they psych? They're probably not really psych, are they? They're just a great late 60s hard rock band. This one's called At Your Birthday Party. I'm not sure whether this comes in the discography. Is it about the 2nd or 3rd album? I do know that I've read that this is a house in Laurel Canyon. If I'm not, oh, look at me through the gatefold. There you go. And I think it's a house that got a fire. I don't know, some hippies or something got stoned and set fire to the house, and it burnt down. And they were filmed in front of it for the gatefold and front cover of the album. So yeah, so I don't know anything about this. It wasn't expensive, so I thought, and it was in really good nick, so I thought I'd pick this up. So that is Steppenwolf, At Your Birthday Party. I'm sort of kind of knowing what to expect with that, really, but and then he picked this out, and I'm not sure if somebody's recently shown this on the VC, unless I've just dreamed that. I don't know, but this is Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titch. So this is Dozy. This is Dave D. Light. So I think he'd left the band at this stage. I think this is from 1969, I think, on Philips, and this is called Fresh Ear. And it's very Crosby, Stills and Nash. So if you like that kind of, if you like that vibe, very acoustic, great harmonies. Even some of the harmonies, I mean, it's so blatant. They've lifted them from kind of Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, you know, some of the descending kind of 3-part harmonies. And then other tracks, it's just pure Graham Nash, you know. But it's really, really well done. It's authentic. It's and I just found myself really listening to it. And again, I wasn't absolutely blown away by it, but I thought it's very pleasant. It's very well done. The songs are really nice. And I thought, yeah, that's got to come home with me. So I got no Dave Dozy or Dozy Beacon Mick and Titch in my collection, so why not? So there you go. So there's the gatefold, by the way. So in really good, lovely condition on Philips there, lovely glossy Philips label. So happy with that one. And then the last one, I almost missed this actually, because I'd gone through this was in the first bin as I came through the door. And I think because I was kind of flicking through and chatting with Ben at the same time, because like I say, it's been a year since we've kind of seen each other in the flesh, even though we've chatted on WhatsApp and so on over the months. But yeah, and so when I went back, I stumbled across this. I noticed there was a fair bit of krautrock, some original, some reissues, Can, and so on. And then I came across this. So this is the wonderful Amandul 2, and this is Wolf City. And it's a curious one. I think we actually looked it up in the book to check the matrix numbers and so on, because he'd had it listed as a UK. I wasn't even going to talk about this because I thought somebody's going to correct me in the comments. But yeah, it's 1972 United Artists, and it's made in Germany. So initially I thought, oh, it's a German first press, but it's got Curzon Street, London there on the back. So would that make it a UK one? But just the fact that it was pressed in Germany, I don't know, because I know that there was a lot of pressing plants in Germany, wasn't there, in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, this is one. I don't see Amandul 2 records very often at all. When I do, and they're in good condition and at the right price, because they can often be quite expensive, I don't pick them up. So I've seen this one. I think is this the 4th album, I think. It's just the one the one after the Lemmings, the Dance of the Lemmings, as it was something, which I think was their second double album, which I don't have. I have the one that comes after this, which is Carnival in Babylon from '73. This is a kind of heavier, denser listen. It's one I've been looking for ages. So for the right price, and it's in lovely condition. On United Artists, yeah, there's no marks on it at all. Doesn't really look like it's been played much. The gatefold sleeve, despite the fact it's not laminated or anything, it's immaculate. I love these original stickers as well. I presume that's the dealer that came from Osborne's Parson Street in Banbury, I think. But yeah, I always enjoy original stickers like that. So there we go. Okay guys, so hope you're all keeping really well. I don't know when I'm going to be next back, do another video. There's one or two threads doing the rounds. If I feel it particularly inspired one night, I might jump on one of those. So, but in the meantime, anybody who still supports my channel, that is appreciated. I understand that some of you are quite fickle, and if I disappear for a few months, you probably think maybe I'm not coming back. So maybe you unsubscribe. That's absolutely fine. I've never been a thing about made a big deal about the subscribers. Any comments are always very gratefully received. So yeah, take care of yourselves, guys, and we'll speak again real soon. All the best. Bye bye.